Hey guys, Jason with Minnesota News now out here. This is all hands on deck situation. They got public works out here, Plymouth Police Department, New Hope. They're reading information out here to the kids. I do apologize, it's very windy out today. This is a hot scene. Still keeping people back. The information I have is there was a gunshot inside the school. This is a Robbinsdale area school district. I literally was working all night, woke up to this. There's a parent looking for their child right now. Obviously distraught, wants to know if their child's okay. We got mainstream out here gonna lie to everybody about what's going on. We got Wayzata Police Department out here. So I actually have a story I haven't even had time to work on yet with Robbinsdale Area School District. So we can see this whole building is taped off. I don't believe there's any injuries. Let me get to a point where I can set up my tripod, and I will get some more information and see what I can find out, not from mainstream media. Alright guys, I'm going to apologize again. There are tons of, it's pretty windy out here, so you guys are going to hear the wind noise. Thank you out of the watchdog. I really appreciate you jumping on here. We're in Plymouth, Minnesota. This is a suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, with a shooting that happened inside of the Plymouth Middle School. Let me see if I can get updates here. Police are saying that everyone's safe. The student shot multiple times in the school. This is in the city of Plymouth, Minnesota. The incident happened about 8:44 Central Standard Time this morning. Investigations are underway. The school is bringing out children, students, it appears, down there, bringing them out in groups to their parents, which are staging way down there. It looks like there's some more students coming out. We have Hennepin County Sheriff's Department out here. It was only one person that fired the gunshot, the superintendent is saying. It happened outside of a hallway bathroom in the middle school and was witnessed by another student. Multiple shots were fired, again confirming from the superintendent. I'm going to share some information on my Twitter feed, so if you guys jump over, you can read so far what I have. There was a gun recovered at the scene, so I don't have any confirmation that the shooter is actually in custody or not. So I just heard a student walking by, very upset, talking about how she heard the kid go boom, boom, boom. And she was extremely scared and distraught. I don't know if you could hear exactly what she was saying. I believe the student said that she's seen it. But as you can see, the students are coming out. Oh wow, sorry guys, I really haven't been paying attention to the chat. I'm gonna get up here and see. Looks like there's an interview being done up here. Five Eyewitness News interviewing a mom. And we got New Hope over there. Tons of Plymouth police vehicles over there. Obviously a mother that's distraught. Alright, let me see if I can get caught up. Yes, no injuries. We're going to confirm there are no injuries at the school at this time. We have city buses over there staging. We have a distraught mother over there talking to WCCO channel, or I'm sorry, Eyewitness News Channel 5. Again, we've got all of lying media out here that they will twist and lie everything. So, number one enemy of our country right now is mainstream media, and I haven't talked about it, but I'm putting it out there. Looks like they're bringing K9 in right now. Sorry for the blur. K9 is going into the school right now. Another group of students are coming out right now. So they're taking the students out. We actually have two groups. We have one group there coming out, and we have another group there. Looks like they've got some baked lunches set up there, handing out to anyone that needs them. We got mainstream over there spinning their propaganda on this situation. And there goes the group. So the parents are staged up down there at the end of the sidewalk. We got some officers walking up there right now, just a vest, plain clothes. So I think I'm gonna head down to the reunition where they're let's see. 3 hours late now. Yeah, I get it's 3 hours late. I I understand that it's 3 hours late. I literally was working till 5 o'clock this morning. So yes, I'm 3 hours late because I woke up to this. I've been kind of busy covering other things. It's not my full-time job. So I'm gonna head down to where the parents are meeting up with their kids. Adjust your focus. Where do you have information on a student is in custody or is that a question?
There's supposed to be 3 to
400 dealers there. See the lineup of personal vehicle. I think that is the chief of Crystal PD right there in the Jeep. So they're walking down, the kids down this side of the barricades over here. Sorry guys, I have a hard time paying attention to the chat as I'm moving around, so. Looks like those are Plymouth officers up there on the hill. So I want everyone to think about this. The City of Plymouth Police Department has 80 officers in total. That school by itself outnumbers all these officers for this incident. So this is the staging area over here for all the families waiting on their kids to make sure they're okay. They're out here to make sure and trying to get in touch with their kids. Thankfully, everyone has, almost everyone has cell phones now. It's almost become a necessary thing today and all over that kids have cell phones. So we can stay in touch with them, because when things like this happens, we can constantly call and make sure the kids are safe and have that lifeline. We've learned and heard too many times of the last conversation and the last call.
backpack in the her car? Okay, we can go to our house. You've been here since.
Guys, I'm just learning of a fatal crash in the intersection of westbound Highway 55 near Fernbrook Lane in Plymouth. This is a 35-minute old call, so we have multiple incidents happening in Plymouth at once. State Patrol is out on a fatal car accident on Highway 55 in Fernbrook in Plymouth, Minnesota. We're here on the other side of Plymouth with a shooting that happened inside the school. No one was struck, no one was injured. I'm updating information right now, guys, so I'm sorry if I'm not on here. So again, we're at the staging area where parents are waiting for their kids to be reunited. Looks like another group of students coming out to be reunited with their family. Parents are waving at their kids. Looks like there's some kids in the back over there coming up through the neighborhood. Kids are being reunited with their family. Hey guys, thanks for everyone for jumping on here. A bunch more students coming out. Hey, Thin Blue Line Slayer and David. So Jay, the person reached back out to me from the other day. I missed their phone call earlier, so I am sorry about that. And literally woke up to this. You can see parents raising their hands, trying to wave at their kids as they're coming out. Yes, this is Plymouth, Minnesota, Plymouth, Minnesota. This is a suburb of Minneapolis. We're about 2 cities west of down the city of Minneapolis. We're 2 miles west of Minneapolis. No one is hurt. Yes, no one is hurt. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Multiple shots were fired, though. WJ, you are so welcome. That's that's why I do this. I wish I could make more money on here, and this is not eBaying because I told you guys I would never eBay. But if I made more money to do this full time, I would definitely be all over this all the time. You can see the parents just lined up, waiting for their kids to come out. It's very unnerving. It's hard to see, but there's a couple of parking lots down there. It's pretty far of a walk. Oh, I agree. Chicago, tons of shootings and no one reports them. We got Care 11 out here. Care 11's out here covering the story as well. This is a suburb. Dan, this is a suburb. This is a suburb of Minneapolis. I don't know if all Robbinsdale area school districts are on lockdown, but about 2 to 3 years ago, actually about 2 years ago, I started on a story that I haven't had time to about the danger that Robbinsdale school districts put their children in by refusing to bar violent children that are in the school that violently and maliciously attack children. I have some footage of an incident that happened in the school district. Talked to one of the assistant principals, and the Robbinsdale Area School District refused to expel that student that was extremely violent, setting the stage for things like this to happen. There's another group of students coming out. So as you can see, they bring the kids up to the right to meet up with the parents. So this is an 8th grade group of kids. Oh, we have ATF out here. So the ATF is on scene. That is an ATF agents right there. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. As we can see, what great job they did with Waco, Texas. Yeah, I would prefer, if you guys want to donate, my PayPal super chats take way too much. Google takes way too much money. So now they go through a checking process here. So they're checking off students' names. You know, they're trying to keep their kids safe, right? This is what that is. Yes, this is Plymouth Middle School, so I've seen 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I believe. So this is just a slow process of reuniting the parents and their kids. Thank you, safety man. There's still several, I would say couple few hundred people still here with students, parents trying to unite with their students. So we're gonna head back down. By the school. Distraught parent waiting in the car watching for their children. Thank you, Kip. I really appreciate you. Yeah, it's walking. So, talking. chilling in here. Sorry guys. Hey Max. Didn't see you out there in Brooklyn Center. So, thank you again, safety man. So, if you guys look back in several of my videos, I work a lot out here in the city of Plymouth. So I cover a lot of stories out here. Yeah, and I agree. Horsewoman 2000. People are going to find ways to get guns. Now, keep in mind, every school in Minnesota is a gun-free zone. And like the clinic shooting I covered earlier, that the news spun and lied about to everybody, they never detonated a firearm. There you go. See how they care about the safety of that child right there, walking across the street. So they are going to find a way. People that are going to do things don't follow the laws that have been put in by people. And that is true. You know, we can't. When I have a bad interaction with a law enforcement officer, I don't look at the whole agency as being bad. It's how they handle it. Again, with an incident like this, we can't we can't blame a gun. What if the student brought a knife? What if the person did something with a pencil? There are, 4 times more fatalities committed in our country by blunt objects and hammers than firearms. Thank you, actually. I agree. Anyway, I'm going to bring everyone back around. This is a tragic incident, and right now is not the time for, my feeling is not the time for blame, or it's a time for being concerned, helping people right now. Let's make sure everyone's okay and recovered, and then let's look at how we can fix things. That we're so quick to blame things without knowing all the truth or facts or information. We need to. I can tell you right now in Minnesota, especially in the Twin Cities, we have such a problem right now that is a bigger, deep-seated problem, a bigger picture, and I always look at the bigger picture. No one died. Yeah, thank you, David. I appreciate that. I don't believe there's anyone that got wounded either. It was I heard from a student that was coming out talking to their mom that they seen the shooting and then ran. No casualties, no injuries. The student heard and seen the shooting happen, multiple gunshots. And again, Robbinsdale area school district is not doesn't care about their kids' safety. I have a story I was sitting on for about a year and a half because I was still trying to get some info on it, and with everything else that's going on, I just haven't had time, and now this is going to force me to do that. No injuries, no casualties. No injuries, no casualties. How can this issue be fixed? We need to talk. We need to have open conversations. We need to be able to disagree and understand and respect each other's opinions and listen. Hi, baby girl 6465 thanks for jumping on. That's the way And we might not be able to fix it. That's the other thing we need to understand. We can't fix the world. And I can tell you as a contractor, I tell people all the time, we can't change the world. There's a dad walking up with with his baby in his arms, looking for his child right now. Firefighter walking some students. Oh, I'm so sorry. Zoomed in. I want to point something out. See the yellow thing over there on the officer's hip? That is his taser on his non-predominant side. I don't have any details on that yet. No ambulance is on scene. Just multiple law enforcement vehicles. I'm gonna guess this is the ATF vehicle right here. It's actually illegal lighting, illegal tent. It is a sad world we live in, but it's a real world, and this is real life. The camera's a mass destruction. Thanks for everyone for jumping on, guys. I really appreciate it. I honestly don't want to cover stories like this or cover half the things I cover because it is sad and tragic. But I also am out here because I don't want mainstream lying to us about what goes on. Hugo, it's something that you should be doing. You should always have your head on a swivel, and you should always be paying attention to everything. it gives me an opportunity to go back in this stream and figure out what vehicle that is and how to follow up. Everything is a story. Everything needs to be checked. It's supposed to be the job of media. Yes, in middle school with a gun. And this, by the way, I just remembered this. This is not the only incident. There was an incident in Robbinsdale Elementary School. I'm trying to think of the name of the school. It was an elementary school with Robbinsdale School District that actually a kid was found with a gun. So there was an actual gun brought in, and that was in the city of Brooklyn Center, actually. I think three years ago.